Back at the film, do you see the progress from week 1 to week 2 and what you guys are able to accomplish offensively?
Definitely. We get more settled into the offense and get more comfortable playing with each other in game situations. I definitely think it's getting better and it's starting to come together.
Cam, have you ever played in a dome before?
The Alamo Dome for the Army game, but that's probably the only thing in last year Bama game.
What's the most difficult part about that, and is there anything you guys as an offense are doing to prepare for that?
Not really difficult for me personally about playing in a dome, but it's probably hotter. It'll probably be hotter for the team, but we play in Florida, so we're used to the heat, and I think we'll be able to handle that.
Coach said when you were watching the film that you kind of noticed like you were like this close to having like a breakout run or a breakout game. What did you see that you can kind of do better?
Just trust everything, trust the blocks and trust the scheme, and don't try to pound every run up in there. Be a little bit more patient and let things develop, and just see everything. And I saw that on film, like Coach said, and just keep working toward it.
I know last year it was a number of games in the season until you finally scored that touchdown. Is that something that can kind of keep you grounded and not get too frustrated with not getting in the end zone yet?
Not frustrated at all about that. Just playing football, doing whatever I can do to help the team win. I know that'll come.
What do you think helped the running game in the second half of that game? You guys seemed to be more effective.
Just going out and dominating the game. As simple as that. Nothing really changed as far as the schemes, the play call. We just came out with a different mindset and just started running the ball vicious and playing football.
What do you think the key is to getting a better start, doing that from the beginning as opposed to
the key to it, just coming out with the right mindset, not starting slow, getting things going off as soon as we hit the field. So I feel like that's just something we got to work on. Well, in the backfield, something we got to work on. Just coming out, not starting slow, and hit the ground running.
Is patience one of the most difficult things for a running back to learn?
In my opinion, it's something that's difficult to learn, but as a running back, you gotta have patience to see things unfold and see things develop. So that's definitely a trait that a running back needs, and I think I'm starting to develop that. I'm starting to realize that every time, every game, every run. So I feel like that's something I'm getting better at.
Coach Taggart said that DeAndre's still learning how to do the zone read stuff, and I know that there are probably some plays where if he gives it to you in the right time, maybe you could have hit something big. Do you guys talk about those plays afterwards, or is that just kind of on him learning it as he goes along?
We definitely talk about it afterwards because you want to see the opportunities you miss so you don't miss them anymore. So we talk about them and we try to learn from them, and we're just trying to fix our mistakes.
When you look back at the film, do you see opportunities for a lot of big plays from this offense that you guys haven't hit yet?
A lot of big plays. It's all on us as a team. It's one person, here or there, mess up a whole play. We see that as a team, and we know everybody got to be sharp on what we do and do our individual job well. So that's what this offense is.
Looking ahead a bit to Saturday, what are you seeing from Syracuse's defense?
They like to play a lot of different things. Great D-line, great secondary, linebackers also. We have to be ready for it, and we have to come out on our A game.
With them having such a high-powered offense and they like to throw the ball and run the ball a lot, is it kind of more important for you guys to get the run game going and kind of win that time of possession better?
Yeah, the run game always important. Open up the offense in more than one way. And not just pass, run also. You want to be able to do both. So getting both aspects of the game going early and often, that's important.
How much can that game-winning drive against Stanford kind of be something to build upon that kind of gives you the confidence you all might need going into Syracuse?
It just shows that this team got a lot of fight. We showed that we can overcome adversity. Even though we shouldn't have been in an adverse situation, we showed we can overcome it regardless of the situation. So it just gave us that little chip on our shoulder to know that we can play together and come together when we need to.
Two more.
A lot of guys mentioned that James Blackman was encouraging everybody the way he does.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things does he say to you guys? What kind of messages is he trying to deliver during the game?
Just to never quit, no matter the circumstance, and just to be the players that we came here to be, and that's a top-notch guy. So that's the message he preaches to us, just to never quit. Always stay on top of our A game and be the players that we can be.
And how cool is that to see him, even though he's not playing right now, being that involved?
That's just the person he is. That's just the type of leader he is, and the kind of character he has, and he shows that day in and day out.